What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Tuesday, December the 24th. Happy, Merry Christmas Eve. For those of you that observe Christmas Eve in this holiday season, Merry Christmas to you all and happy holidays. We are going to be talking about Movequest specifically in this video. And I didn't know if I was going to do a Movequest video today, but when I went into the back office, I was motivated by a few things. I was like, man, I got to talk about this. And it's been a while since I've done a specific video about Movequest, my thoughts, where I am, and what we have accomplished in this time. We've been a part of Movequest really since the beginning of August, and we have seen a lot of ebbs and flows in not only the platform and its opportunity, but the actual token price in the market, which has been pretty cool to see and kind of learn more about crypto through this process, which I hope a lot of you are able to kind of do. I do believe, in my personal opinion, that this is one of the first, if not the first, real legit crypto project that we have been a part of in our time here at BOJ on the online space. And I've been talking about this. I've been talking about this space for 3-4 years now. So I'm really excited about this time. It has added so much value to my personal life because of the physical things that it has allowed me to gain awareness in, which I do believe is such an amazing thing. And I think it's changing so many lives of the willing participants of this platform. There are a lot of people that just don't understand crypto, so they've stayed away from it. But I do believe the age of adoption is here. I do believe that the time that people are going to start adopting crypto is right now. And what better way to adopt health, crypto, and wealth at the same time than an opportunity called Movequest. So today, that is my opinion on it. But before I get too deep, I want to remind you all, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor, all right? I am just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking it out in many different platforms and opportunities, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed out of WhatsApp, man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you, all right? Stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. For full transparency, I use MetaMask, all right? For those of you that don't know what MetaMask is, it is a wallet that will allow me to have an attachment to my Google Chrome browser. I'm talking specifically about desktop access to this and laptop access to this opportunity. That is what I currently use. Okay. So when I'm talking about Movequest, those are things that you need to have. You need to have a MetaMask wallet. There are many videos online about setting up a MetaMask wallet. It is free to have. You want to protect it with your life. All right. Get the keys, whatever you got to do to make sure that only you have access to it. And for even further transparency, this particular experience is on the Avalanche blockchain on the MetaMask wallet. So we'll give you options at the top once you get in it. But I'm going to go ahead to my desktop, my Google Chrome, which already has the extension there, already has it ready for me. And this is what my back office looks like right now. Of course, I have, a little bit of Avalanche here to take care of fees along the way. I have a total of 8 mining slots available, which is the maximum mining slots that you can have. Now, some of you may be saying, what are mining slots? What is that? These are the available spaces that you can put the miners that we are using to mine MQT. MQT is the token that we are talking about. It is the opportunity and what we have been able to accumulate, but not only accumulate. A lot of people can accumulate these meme and crap tokens. This is something that we can actually exchange for USDT, which is a token that we all know about, and well, most of us hopefully. But if you don't, you'll learn more about it. It is the stable coin. And it's had a stable price since its inception. All right. It launched at $1. And right now, after 4 going on 5 months, it's 10 times that. All right. So any of the people that got in while it was $1, they're extremely excited. Now, of course, there have been ebbs and flows where it has been 100 times that, and we've seen it. But that's because there are some people that try to capitalize on opportunity, of course. And when folks sell off and capitalize on that opportunity, which nobody's blaming them for, they should be able to sell at whatever time they want to and take whatever profits, if that's where they are in that journey opportunity. Now, they were able to do that. That is a testament to the platform. And not only that, fast forwarding now to December the 24th, I think it's getting I think it's already confirmed. It's been over 20 million. That's the number I know. It could be upwards of 30 million that has been liquidated from this opportunity in Movequest to USDT or Avalanche, which is the two that I exchange for when I need to do exchanging. But it has been able to do that. People have been able to get that crypto. That is something that we have not seen on a consistent basis, and it's not hurting the platform. People are able to do those things. The tokenomics supports it, and it's a self-sustaining ecosystem. It is the first self-sustaining ecosystem that I think I've truly ever been a part of. And only time will tell if it's truly self-sustaining. But with 20 million plus in sell-off and selling the MQT token, and it's still sustainable sitting there, I think I checked this morning at $11 a token. This is an opportunity that I have never seen anything like. I don't believe that anyone that is out there that is been interested in crypto opportunities, like legit ones on blockchain, have ever seen anything like this. These miners enable us to mine this MQT with our physical activity. So it's actually called proof of physical activity on the blockchain. All right. And it's on the Avalanche chain now, and it's going to be expanding into the new year, into some other blockchains out there, which is going to give it even greater opportunity and value. This is enabling us to get MQT from our steps per day, and excuse my dry lips, from our steps per day, from our sleep up to 8 hours, our workouts up to 2 hours. And these are all things that some of us may or may not be doing, but at the very least, if we're able to move around, we're able to earn MQT. That's the basic general of this opportunity. And with MQT having any value at all in the space, we're not even talking about a token that's like 0.00011, which we've seen many mad tokens that don't even get to $1, right? I know we have. So let's be real about that. We are accumulating a coin that actually has value. And if we get the miners that support the work, then we'll get the best benefit from it. So my goal from the beginning, from the time that I understood what this was to make sure that I had all the available mining slots open with all the most powerful miners that I can get, which is whatever's available at the top. And I had to start from having them all be at these lower level miners and just continue to grind it out. You know, I threw some outside money in, of course, as we go along the way, because I just believed in what my goal was. I believed in what this opportunity was. Excuse me, and I moved in that way. Now, there will be some people that don't believe that this is legit. Only time will prove to those people. But in the meantime, what this is doing is changing a lot of people's physical lives. Now, this has been a part of my 50-pound journey of loss. You know, I would be lying if here's the story quickly about me. Here's how I would get down. You can let me know in the comment section if this has been you once upon a time. I get started for a couple months, and then I plateau, and then I'd stop. I'm like a seasonal workout guy, right? Over those seasonal workout, being that kind of guy, I gained some weight, right? Now, with this, it caught me right in that time where I was about to be stagnant, and it gave me a reason to not be stagnant, at least be moving around, at least be getting some steps in, at least be doing this. And it motivated me to do even a little bit more than just the bare minimum. So while we've seen the price go up and down, the value that this has had on my personal life is invaluable. It's invaluable. That's just my personal opinion. It's got me more aware about my health in more ways than one. It gives me something to talk about to folks in the gym if they ever bring up cryptocurrency. You know, sometimes you got to, be able to tie the knot in that way. I haven't been successful outside of the Bank of Gerald space, but one thing that I love about this space is we've been talking about crypto opportunities since the inception of this channel. With this being the first platform that I truly believe is a actual decentralized opportunity that is, I do believe it's gonna work. I do believe it's here for the long haul. And I can't tell you how many times I've said that. I've said it a lot. But this has something different to it that I've never seen, and it involves the technology, the right kind of technology, built the right kind of way, a self-sustaining way, and it has proved itself to be self-sustaining. There have been so many sales of the MQT token, regardless of price. People still sell it. It still has value in the marketplace. So I digress. We're talking about a lot of the general sense of this, but let's talk about where I am, right? So of course, I have these 8 miners fully charged with these Titans. Now, for those of you that don't know what the levels are, here are the levels. Well, excuse me, this is not exactly the levels. This is the miners that I have. So we'll get back to that, but we'll go to onboarding really quickly. This is a bit of the process. So when you get started, and this is going to be even more streamlined, of course, when the actual the actual website gets done. This is the developmental site that we have access to. All of us do have access to it. If you get to this page and you're getting confused, this is just the wallet address, which would be mine, of course. If you're under me or whoever you're joining, you would get their wallet address for their MetaMask. That's not going to give them any kind of access that they don't need. It's just going to allow them to sign up. All right. And there's plenty of resources on that, and there will be resources on it going forward. But for those of us that understand this and in the process, it's very similar to the GETFIT mining process that we were in before. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay because we are moving into Movequest. You don't really have to think about GETFIT mining too much longer. It's only the apparatus that we're using right now to make sure that we submit and do those things of that nature before the actual Movequest app is ready for us. All right. The action activation, you want to make sure your code checks out when you're getting started. But I want to see the miners. Where are the miners? So you should always start off with a mover. All right. The only way that you can get these Titans, the bigger miners, is if you start the minting process, right? You start the minting process. The initial basic way is to go ahead and get yourself a $50 mover. All right. This is bought with MQT. All right. Now, the way that you get MQT is you make sure that you have some Avalanche in your wallet. All right. And I'm not sure if they've updated this on the homepage, but it used to have contracts. Well, on GETFIT mining, it'll have the contract where you can add MQT on there for you. We've talked about that on previous videos. I won't do that right now, but you can add it and you can go ahead and make that swap for MQT right there. I'm not sure if they've added it to the process here. I don't think so, but hopefully that'll be a streamlined process that is very, very easy for folks to go ahead and get their MQT converted from Avalanche or USDT in Avalanche chain. But it's very, very simple to get this. Buy MQT. There's a button right there that will take you to Sushi Swap. All right. And it'll allow you to trade Avalanche for MQT and connect your wallet and do that. All right. So that makes it very simple, of course. If you go ahead and get Avalanche, Avalanche is a very easy to get cryptocurrency. It's one of the top cryptocurrencies. All right. So when you do that, you'll have MQT in your wallet here in your MetaMask. All right. Because you've connected your MetaMask to that Sushi Swap. Once you have MQT, then you'll be able to mint these miners. Now, straight from here, which I love that they did this, was when you mint them, you can involve them immediately. All right. So you can involve them to the Trailblazer, which is the next level, the Explorer, which is the level after that, the Vanguard, which is the level after that, and the Titan, which is the level after that. Now, some of you may remember on my previous screen when I was showing you my miners, you see that they were all 400% powered. That is the highest miner that you can have. Now, to get this, you have to go through this process, and then it'll tell you how much it will cost, at least it should, to evolve your mover, right, into a Titan. All right. And I do believe you need 2 movers at the very least to get to that Titan, because you have to have your mover go all the way to Vanguard, and you are combining 2 Vanguards to get to Titan. All right. And look at this, you guys. They have still given us a discount on these miners. If we're not taking advantage of this discount, you're not getting your miners upgraded, then, they've given us nothing but opportunity. And I think, of course, they've given us this because on their end, they've liked to have gotten things done a little bit quicker, I'm sure. And they, have said in the past that tomorrow, Christmas Day, we are going to be getting 3,000 MQT released to us instead of 2,500 every day. And that's cumulative. All right. Which is going to increase the amount of opportunity that people have if they are going out there, if they're mining and they're getting their submissions done, of course, like stuff like that. One thing I want to remind everyone is to get your submissions done. Understand that, and for those of you that may not have been around for this long, but we are only getting half of what we are allotted right now. There is another half of MQT that is in a vault just waiting to be released to all of us when the community grows to a certain point, which it will. So once it gets to that point, it gets released. All the work that we've done since August, all the MQT that we have accumulated since August, you can just imagine the other half of that MQT being dumped in front of everyone that was submitting this whole time, like myself. Even on the days where I did not do a whole lot of physical activity, I submitted. So whatever I did that day, I'm going to get double later. So I'm glad that I took the time to continue to do that. For those of you that are out there that have taken a break on submitting, please consider submitting again. I'm not here to tell you what to do. You do what you believe or what you can afford, whatever the case may be. I do understand that a lot of you aren't privy to the fact that these fees to submit at one time were a little bit skewed, but now have been adjusted and have been adjusted for quite some time to reflect the level of minor that you have and how many minors you have, of course. So it's all fair. So for those of you that are out there that are just working with movers, you're not adding that much into the ecosystem. So you're not supposed to be having to pay that much in fees. For those of us that have Titans like myself, we're going to pay a little bit more in fees for that kind of stuff, but that's okay because we're earning that. If we're at the Titan level, then we're one of the people that are serious about this opportunity because we had to go ahead and put our money where our mouth was. And we certainly didn't have to do this much. When I got started and getting my minors, this would have been fantastic. I would have loved this. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, jump on this while you have an opportunity to, because when this thing grows, when the app has been out there, it's been working, it's been, the promotions and all the different things that we do as a community, they're really starting to catch hold. And the people out here have success stories about what is done, not only physically, right? Because we're starting to see those physical changes. But man, oh man, when this changes our lives financially, that is going to be a day that there's going to be testimonies rolling out of the gate. There's going to be people that have, in a few months, less than a year maybe, have completely turned their financial situation around because of what Movequest has been able to do. And as the community continues to grow, as the leasing happens, listen, excuse me, but there is so much value in accumulating these miners right now. It's another one of those, if you know type of situations. But when leasing comes, it's going to change the game. There's something right now that we should be taking advantage of. And I want to give a little bit of shout out to the dev team because this is the page that caught my eye, of course, when I was looking at it and made me motivated to make a video today. They put the Christmas lights up and different, little mistletoe on the incubate and snow in the background. I just think that is, it's a minor thing probably to the devs. But for folks like us that enjoy good experiences with good opportunities, I think that's a nice touch. So I want to just give a little applause to Movequest. I don't know, that may be nobody else's cup of tea, but I thought that was pretty cool. And it's actually what motivated me to do a video today. So I had to give a shout out to that. But here's the opportunity that the hatchery gives us, okay? For those of you that may or may not be moving around a whole lot, okay? For those of you that may or may not have a whole lot of minors, all right? For those of you that may or may not be interested in the future of the leasing and the marketplace, which is going to enable us to take some of these minors that we have that we may not be using and put them at work in the community. So the folks that maybe can't afford what we were able to afford, they can now be a part of this project and start to earn at a minimal level, right? Or just from leasing it from us, right? I won't say a minimum level because, of course, they'll still have to move and do their submissions and I'm sure stuff like that. But we will have opportunities as holders of these minors, right? This hatchery is giving us an opportunity to take some MQT that maybe we have earned or accumulated over the time, and it's giving us an opportunity to incubate that MQT, which pretty much puts it in this hatchery, but it's a smart contract that is pretty much holding the MQT. And over a span of time, right? So as you can see, I have some timers here, and there's some timers on these different miners, right? Over that span of time, if you let it stay there, you have full control whether you can take it out or not. See, cancel incubation is right there. I can cancel this at any time. But if I let it stay for the amount of time, then I will be rewarded with a miner. Now, some of us are out here and we're trying to earn these Titan miners and these bigger miners, but we don't want to do the mining purchasing of the minting and stuff like that, right? Or for whatever reason, right? We have an opportunity to take some of the spare MQT that we have, but you might be on that level. You might be a person that has just been holding their MQT. You might have been in from the beginning and you don't know what to do with it, but you'd like to let it work for you. So you can put this MQT into a smart contract and let it work for you. And what it is doing is it's giving us a reward in these miners, right? For protecting the price of MQT and protecting the MQT and not selling it, right? So this hatchery right now is 95% full. It has already dealt with close to 10,000 incubations. Okay, so this is already a proven process. I've done it myself. I've got 2 in incubation right now. And if I go to my miners, these extra miners that I have, with the exception of 1, have been earned in the hatchery. And I plan on doing it again. I have a mover and a trailblazer coming to me soon. And I was still able to sell some of my NQT for USDT for some things that I'd like to do for Christmas. I was still able to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, there has been no stop on any of my money at all, or any other things that I had put in here. All I had to do was decide some things, like if I wanted to participate in the hatchery, and I was able to do it. I think that's a powerful thing. So they've added something to the ecosystem to protect the price and to reduce the selling pressure. I think that's genius. They're rewarding us for holding the token. And at the end of the day, this is not like we're spending the token. So this MQT that you see that I put in, 17.62 and 8.813, regardless of the price of when it comes back out, it might be higher, it might be lower. I'm going to get all that MQT back. I'm going to get it all back in my wallet. And I've already done the process, so I already know it's going to happen. It worked flawlessly when the timer is done, when the 10 days, 3 days is over, and I was able to capitalize on getting that MQT back, and I was able to roll it back in and do it again. So what that enables me to do is prepare myself for the leasing in the marketplace. I now hold extra miners that I'm not using right now because I have 8 of the most powerful miners docked, right? And I think that should be all of our goals. We should all want to be here. All right, some of us are going to be taking advantage of the hatchery and getting a bunch of these vanguards here, and they're going to be able to, when they come out of this 28-day period that it's in holding, they're going to be able to combine them and make these titans for themselves finally. And who knows what the price will be to do that? It might still be a deal. I don't doubt it. I wouldn't hold out on hope, but it'll still give them an opportunity to do that. So when you get those in your mining docks, and then you have extra miners that you may have been accumulating in the hatchery or whatever the case may be, you can now lease them to people that would need them, you know? It's a lot cheaper to lease the miners than it is to mint them. So people from all over the world are going to see the value in leasing them, all right? And we're going to be able to give them to them for a fair price. We're going to be able to get our MQT up front or whatever it is that we are trading the leasing for or putting the leasing out there for. And I'm sure we'll see more information as leasing gets launched. And I'm hearing that there's going to be some things in a couple of days, the 26th, the day after Christmas. So we'll keep our eyes peeled for that. I hope all of you are staying in tune with the community. Those of you that are active in this and are paying attention to this, I hope you are all staying engaged. I'm doing the best that I can over the season to stay engaged. But there's so much amazing things that are going to happen. I think that those of us that believe we should be on here minting the miners and getting to the level where we have 8 titans. We have the ability to get that. If we have the ability to get that, let's do it. Let's take advantage of the fact that there's not a lot of people submitting right now, even though the effort is to share that we should be submitting, ladies and gentlemen. It's only helping our ecosystem. It's only helping the self-sustaining ecosystem when we submit. Nothing is leaving the platform. Everything helps it stay alive. That is the purpose of a platform like this. And I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. I think it's truly amazing. And I don't even completely understand the tokenomics, but I don't have to. All right. Not only has it changed my life physically, we are definitely awaiting the day that, I mean, shoot, if this thing goes back over 100, we have the opportunity right now. And notice I said back over 100, meaning it's been there before, right? We have an opportunity to accumulate this token right now for $11. All right. The opportunity is there. And for those of us that know, this has a very similar tokenomics to a coin that I think we all have to pay attention to at this point, which is that granddaddy Bitcoin. So just think about where we are right now, December 24th. I'm very grateful for Movequest. And as we go into this season, I've thought about some of the sacrifices that I've made to really kind of give my best, or what I believe is my best, to Movequest in the ways that I do it. You know, I don't really, talk a whole lot on Zoom calls or host them. I get on here and I share my own personal experience. But for those of you that know me, know that I want nothing more than to bring an amazing, honest, truthful platform that has the power of changing people's lives. And before, we have brought platforms that have changed a lot of lives, at least from an awareness standpoint of this space. But now I think we have something that can really change our lives in more ways than just our finances. And I think it's going to take that learning curve and that want to learn from everyone that's involved. And then it becomes an each one, teach one, because people are going to start asking you, hey, how did you do that? How are you doing this? How are you losing that weight? How are you getting more active? What's motivating you? And you may be new, you may be seasoned to the game, but you have something that you can give them that not only brings value to their life, but actually is looking to be pretty fun. I think this could be one of those things that people enjoy doing and could actually change their lives. And who knows, as this community grows, like I've said countless times on countless videos, this opportunity doesn't even have 10,000 people active in it. Doesn't even have 10,000 active people. So let's think about that. This is the ground floor. This is as ground floor gets, with an amazing opportunity. Look at the technology behind this thing. We have mining docks that are mining for us. We have the ability to claim. And, I think I got one more day till I can claim for $1, which I love that they did this, because for those of us that want to claim early, we can claim early, that's fine, but we got to pay a little bit of a fee, right? But that fee is going to the ecosystem, and we can see it going to the ecosystem. It's not something they just say. This is actually on the blockchain. Like, stuff like this is actually traceable. So as this continues to go down, which is also, let me just share this with you. I know this has been a long video, but bear with me here. Us not claiming our MQT also helps strengthen the price, right? Because it's being able to be held, which reduces the selling pressure naturally, 10 days. So if we wait for $1, they're incentivizing us to just wait 10 days. And then we can claim it all for $1. Now, I will say we can claim 10 days for $1, because what I did one time was wait 12 days and it only claimed 10, right? So it saved 2 days for me to have to wait till next time. But to be able to do that for $1, get all the MQT, they now have technology where it's sharing with me how much an MQT that I'm going to be able to claim when it's all said and done, and it's 6.7 MQT. Now imagine one day when it goes back over 100, right? Where this might be little right now, where this $7.56 may be little right now, right? But if this coin were to go over $100 again, like we've already seen it do, this would be $740. So this week just turned into a $740 week. And I really didn't even max out every day. When I'm looking at these shares, I have the ability to earn up to 15 million shares. So obviously this last week I have not been on my game. Look at 6 million, 7 million, 8 million. I have not been maxing out every day. Not that I'm beating myself up about it, because all you can do is live life. I'm not out here, trying to break walls down, nothing like that. I'm missing out on some sleep and different things of that nature. Not turning on my Sleep Meister app every night, or maybe not clocking my watch on and turning my workouts on. These are all self-inflicted reasons why I'm not maxing out. But that shouldn't stop anybody out there from maxing out, because you're not me. You may not have those excuses. You may not make those excuses, right? And some of you may be putting too much pressure on yourself to max out. I want to let you know that it's okay too, because I'm still happy with earning 6.7 MQT for a 9-day period when this coin could one day be $1,000. It's a $7,000, $7,500 day. especially with things like a hatchery that is allowing you to hold on to your MQT and earn these minors at the same time. This is genius, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think people understand. I think people make excuses for not getting involved in this because it may seem like it's complicated. But if you look at this every day and you're starting to get involved and you understand that it hasn't even touched the world like it could, just imagine, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the beginning. Borrow some of my belief. I've never been a person to just tell you what to do, but I think you will be truly missing out if you do not start to learn what this Movequest opportunity is doing. At the very least, it is making us look damn good because we're knocking some of this weight off of us. Some of us are going through the little bit of pain that it is to work out for a few weeks or a month to see after 3 months, 4 months of this NQT journey, they have completely changed their lives. The testimonials are rolling in. I can't make this stuff up. I'm just a living witness. I was 250 pounds earlier in the year. I'm 196 strong. So I can only speak on myself, honestly. But with leasing coming, so people have opportunity all over the world to get involved for minimal cost that we set, right? The marketplace coming where we can buy and sell our miners to the open marketplace. We can even have our own. The quest where we can compete against each other, making it a gamified experience, making it a fun thing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take advantage of this. And of course, the networking where we can do what we do and we can actually earn some MQT and some USDT. We get some folks in here and they decide to mint, we earn for that on the first level, right? The evolution and evolution legacy is a little bit different. For those of you that have been in, we're in, right? But for those of us that are just getting started, you see this evolution. For those of you that share this with people that decide to go up there and get those top dog miners like we all should anyway, you're going to get reward for that. So it's good for the networkers as well. There's benefits for everyone. I truly believe, without a shadow of a doubt, that this is the best opportunity that we've seen out there in the space, and it forces us to start to pay attention to cryptocurrency, start to pay attention to our health, which we should be doing anyway. And then, of course, we'll see the benefit in our pockets because as a community grows, so will the price. The community is going to grow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to go viral. It's going to go viral. I'm borrowing the belief of the community. It already has an amazing community between the creator, Lynette, between Kenneth and Herschel and Brennan Ivy and all the people that assist in their presentations on a weekly basis. The amount of crap that folks have went to put on Zoom calls and they still do them. I won't say we, that's them. There's all the credit goes to them. I just tune in and I feel like it allows us so much value. So that's why I take their videos and put them in my Telegram group. All right. I don't hide my Telegram group. I make it easily accessible. For those of you that are interested, the information is there. And for those of you that know me on Telegram, you can ask me anything about Movequest. This is the most exciting platform that I have right now. So for those of you that are out there, you want to get those docked miners to the next level, you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is, right? That's what I decided to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but this is what's allowing me to earn the MQT that I'm earning on a daily basis. There's no mistake about it. I have the most powerful miners. We cannot expect the biggest results from the lowest level miners or the bare minimum. So I didn't do that. I didn't expect to be earning 1 MQT per day on 1 Lenny miner. No, I want the most I can get. So even on days that I'm not feeling the best or I don't get the most steps in, or I'm not the most active, which we're all going to have because life is life, I'm still going to be able to earn as much as I can. And then they're going to have bonuses and different things of that nature that apply to these Titan miners that may not apply to the rest of the miners. So for those of us that put in that belief in our crypto behind that belief and invested in these more powerful miners, there are going to be bonuses for those miners. Who knows what they'll be? I don't know what they'll look like. But that's the word that I've heard. So only time will tell. We will see what happens. But if you can't tell, I am truly excited about what this opportunity can do in all of our lives. And I think we are missing it if we're not taking advantage of it. I think this hits all age ranges. I think this hits all age groups. I had somebody on my live chime in, and they said that not only are they involved, but their wife is involved and their 3 kids is involved. This is decentralized. Even your kids can be earning MQT. Your kids can be building their own wealth while playing outside. Strap an Apple Watch on them. They probably already have smartphones. Put a Fitbit on them. Allow them to earn some MQT. That's a part of their legacy. This is a true legacy platform. This is one of those that says, Daddy, I'm so glad that you enabled me to earn MQT before I even knew what it was. Allowed me to get this MetaMask wallet, and you allowed me to, or not allow me to manage it, but maybe, when they get of age and you release it to them, right? The age of you can decide, shoot, this is a platform that is already poised to be here till 2090 something. I don't know if I'll be around then. But this is legacy. So that's just my opinion, of course. I've been wrong before, I'll be wrong again. I'm not afraid to be wrong. But what I am going to do is make sure that folks know that I believe in my heart of hearts that this is where we need to be. As a community, if we want to be looking for something legit, this is where we need to be. We've tried so many things. We've tried the trading, we've tried the this, we've tried the that. And what brought us here was our excitement about the cryptocurrency market, the opportunities that cryptocurrency gives us, not necessarily the trading. That's not what got me here. What got me here was excitement about what cryptocurrency could do. At the time, cryptocurrency allowed me the opportunity to be involved in trading. What cryptocurrency is now allowing me to do is allowing me to use my body, use my physical activity, which God has blessed me with. If I don't have no talent in the world, I can put my arms up and put them down, and I'm grateful for it. Even more today, because I am able to earn for doing it. Some of us are going to make life-changing income with this opportunity, or earn life-changing rewards, or mine the most life-changing coin, token, whatever it is for you. But I believe this opportunity is going to be one that even next year on Christmas Eve, we're talking about how much it's changed our lives. And while this Christmas may be, a little bit different than it will be in the future, I do believe the future Christmases for generations to come will be affected by this opportunity right here. I may look crazy, it may sound crazy, but for some of you guys, I'm making some sense, and that this is making some sense. And I can only speak from my personal experience. I have earned this coin. I have converted this coin into another coin. And y'all know I love some other coins. I've been able to even get some XRP because of what I was able to turn MQT into and move it into another wallet and then do an exchange from that to that. We are able to earn a legit cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take advantage of it. For those of us that are moving out there, for those of us that believe already and we just haven't had a reason to share, let's get out here and start sharing this. Let's not wait for the app to be done. Let's not wait for them to do it. Let's not let them find us not working. All right? That's one thing my former pastor said before the new pastor came. For those of you that don't know the story, I won't share it right now. But one thing that they shared with me was, don't let the new stuff find you not working. Don't let the new leadership come here and find you not on your post. I'm on my post. I'm on my Movequest post. I am moving every day, and I'm excited about the movement that I'm doing. I'm submitting every day. I'm excited about the submissions that I do every day, because even if I'm not doing the most movement, I know that I'm getting double the portion when it comes. So, and that's in the smart contract. When it happens, this is going to happen. We don't know the time, we're going to see some growth in the community. It's going to happen. You got to decide what side of the fence you're going to be on. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I hope it does motivate you to at least get well informed. Get on one of these calls. I've got mad presentation calls in my Telegram group, which you can find in the description below this video. Shouldn't be hard to find at all. Tap on into that joint. It will also have the new official, it's not that new no more because they've been on Discord for a while, and I'm starting to learn at least how to get the bare minimum information on Discord. So I hope you guys are doing that as well. And get into the Movequest Discord. The link for that is also in the description, or not in the description. Is it in the description below? I don't think so, but it's definitely in my Telegram group. So get to the Telegram group first. and then get over there to the Discord. All right. This is BOJ. This is my Movequest experience. Y'all know this has been my sole project for quite some time. And I'm most excited about this. I thank the dev team for the work that they've done. I thank Lynette and the team for the work that they've done. Thank you for adding this little bit of Christmas spirit to the experience here on Movequest. And we are excited about what is to come, the new app, the quest, the leasing, all the things that will happen at a beautiful time. We're excited about it here at BOJ. So keep doing what you're doing. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube telling you guys and showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all of your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right, ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man. If it gets you, nothing I can do to help you. All right, stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. And I'll see y'all on the next one. It's your boy BOJ. Peace out. See y'all on the next one.